episode 37 of Between This Guy and That Guy.
Exactly. So let's talk GameStop.
Uh-oh. They're in hot water again.
No.
No, they are. I saw some shit about some people complaining about how they're the new scalpers because they raised the price on all the Pokemon cards.
Oh, well, you know, to be fair, they probably had to do that due to this sale. So GameStop was doing a Trade Anything Day, which just happened 2 days ago, so on Friday.
Yeah.
And basically during this trade-in day, for store credit, you could trade in almost anything that would fit in a 20 by 20 by 20 box. With exclusions like no weapons, hazardous materials, live animals, drugs. Although taxidermy animals were accepted, so no live animals.
So what if I just scrape a skunk off the road that got run over? Can I trade that in?
If you taxidermied it.
Oh, okay, I see.
So, and this was also just one per customer. And so I thought originally that this was through the Trade Anything in Day, but I guess GameStop just takes Pokemon card trade-ins. So on December 1st, a customer in Grapevine, Texas, sold GameStop a fully authenticated PSA grade 10 hollow Gengar.
Jesus Christ.
With a fair market valuation of $33,883. And after completing the inspection, verification, and compliance procedures, the store paid the customer $30,000 or $30,494 in store credit, I'm assuming.
This dude's gonna buy every game ever for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Until GameStop goes out of business in like a month.
Yeah, I'm honestly kind of shocked they had enough money to be able to do that.
Real. Maybe it's a line of credit or something. For some reason, when you said taxidermy, this is a little off the beaten path, but for some reason, when you said taxidermied animals, I was thinking of there's this. I don't remember what the user is, or it's an artist. I'm sorry, and they taxidermy animals into drones. So like quad rotor drones. So like you could be flying a dead cat or a squirrel around or something.
That's fucked.
Dude, it is kind of fucked, but like you can send them like your dead cat.
Holy shit. That is
yeah.
Like grim but fucking funny.
Dude, it's
hilarious.
Really funny. Yeah. And they're just like their legs stick straight out, like all four legs are just like straight out, you know? And
I'm gonna turn Coconut into a fucking drone when she passes.
Yeah. Dude, this shit's hilarious.
That is funny.
I wonder if I should pull some pictures up. Hold on.
Do you have any Pokemon cards?
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you the name of this app. So one of my coworkers told me about it. You can literally just you like point your camera at the card and it scans your card. That's where I sent you that screenshot from the other day of my buddy's Pokemon card that he pulled.
Oh, okay.
That's where that came from. She told me about this app.
Well, I'm gonna show a picture of the taxidermied cat as a drone real quick. There you go. I guess you would want to see it too.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, exactly.
Oh shit!
I'm assuming you can probably scan other shit too. So like, because you have Magic cards and shit too. Yeah, you can scan Funko Pop, sport cards, Lego sets, trading cards, coins, comic books, and video games. That's kind of cool. And I guess it like tells you how much the fucking thing's going for. Anyways, the app is called Price Charting.
Charting.
You should download that. Yeah. You should download that and fucking see if you got any banger cards. Because Jesus Christ, dude.
Dude.
Because dude, we get fucking Pokemon sets all the time, and I've never thought to buy them.
Cats, there's one right behind you.
True. She was just fucking clawing at me. But yeah, fucking I've never thought to like buy any of the packs because I was always under the assumption like, oh, you're probably not gonna pull anything. And then one of my coworkers, actually Pumbaa fucking pulled that card that I sent the screenshot of.
Wow.
That fucking high level valuation gave it like it was like worth $1,400. Could you imagine that, paying $5 for some Pokemon cards, then one card out of the set selling for $1,400? That's kind
Yeah.
of badass.
The problem is a lot of the newer cards like coming out aren't fucking worth dog shit. Like most of the time when a new set comes out, there'll be like one card that might be worth something, but for the most part, like the most value you're gonna get out of a card is like maybe $5, and it'll be like a rare with it's like hollow or something. It's kind of fucking ass, honestly.
So should I try to find old packs, or is it one of those things where like the new packs coming out now in like 5 years might be worth some shit?
It's basically gambling, because like there might be like a, I don't know, some sort of, there's a lot of things that go into like what makes cards valuable. Like if you ever find like a misprint, those are usually valuable. Like so sometimes there'll be like a card that is printed and it'll say like, I don't know, for instance, the wrong Pokemon's name on the card. That makes it worth more money. Or sometimes the machine doesn't cut the cards correctly and you'll have like part of other cards on your card. That makes that worth more money. I forget what that's called specifically, but it's like the machine doesn't cut the card right on the lines and it'll do like one stack of cards. So one stack of cards will be like that out of like the 100,000 stacks they cut or whatever.
I might go the fucking scalper route, because we have a digital scale at my store.
Yeah.
If we get another Pokemon set in soon, I'm gonna fucking take all the cards and weigh them, and I'll buy any of the ones that are heavier.
The other thing that people do is they'll just buy like packs, and then they'll hold on to an unopened pack forever, and then that has a value sometimes, especially like if there's a card that is worth a lot in the set. Like yes, that card might be in the pack, but you could also sell the pack because someone else would want to try and see if that card's in the pack. So I've seen several of those on like videos and stuff where people buy like $300 like a pack from like 10 years ago, and it'll be like $300 because they're hoping to pull one card, and then they'll open it and of course the card's not in there. I've seen a couple where the card is in there too.
Yeah, and so it's like you paid $300 for the pack, but then that card's
but then you got a $3,000 card. Yeah, so I don't know, that's like, I don't know, it's just gambling, so you do with it what you will.
You know me, big gambling man.
The real way to make money on that is to do like stream or like YouTube videos or something of unboxings.
That's true.
Pack openings, or you could do one where you like buy a booster box, which is like just a box of booster packs. Like they usually ship them to stores. I'm sure you've seen one if your store has had them, and you'll buy one of those, and then like you'll be like, hey, if you gift a sub, like I'll open a pack for you or something like that.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Or you could even open it for them and then like send it to them or something, like, you know, whatever.
That's true. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I might next time we get a pack, I might do that. It's kind of hit or miss. Like sometimes it takes a little bit of time before we get them in. But like we usually get like a couple a year. It sucks though, because the last few packs that were sold was the packs where my buddy pulled that one card, and that's what like piqued my interest.
No, yeah.
And Brook store was already fucking knocked out.
Damn.
Usually like they're up for like a couple of days and they're all gone. It's so insane how quickly those cards go.
Oh yeah. The one thing I will say though is just don't do the fucking shit where you cut them in half first. There's like I've seen multiple videos and streams where like someone will pick a pack up and they'll open it and then they'll like cut the top of the cards off or something, because that just like audios is all your value if you pull anything.
God, yeah.
But those people are not being genuine, because what they're doing is they're like weighing the cards or whatever first, and then they'll open a pack and be like, oh, it's a fresh pack, and then they'll like cut the top off. But they know it's just dog shit.
Yeah. But yeah, after fucking the podcast, you should take that app and scan some of your cards and see if you got any bangers.
What's it called? I already forgot.
Let me relook. I forgot to game chart price charting. Price charting, and the logo is a fucking blue and green controller like split in half.
Oh yeah. All right, I'll take a look at it eventually.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh, double M.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much it about the GameStop stuff. I think it's kind of cool.
Are you sure it's kind of cool?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Because I want to know what the weirdest shit that they got brought. Like, did they say anything about food? Because you've brought like a fucking McDonald's cheeseburger or something.
Doesn't say it was. It wasn't the list of non-permitted items.
What if you brought a PC? How big was the box? 20 by 20 by 20?
Yeah.
That's kind of big, actual. You could easily fit a PC in that, I think.
How big is that? Like, you could probably get
this?
Yeah,
20?
sure.
Yeah. That's about 20.
Oh, weird. Evidently someone took in some fucking Campbell's chicken noodle soup that was like Pokemon themed.
Hell yeah.
Dude,
just be one of those.
Someone go ahead.
I was gonna say, be one of those weird people that like goes and buys like the like limited time edition like meals and shit from like McDonald's or Burger King or whatever, and just saves them.
Oh yeah.
What about trash? Could you just like take in some fucking garbage?
Someone claims that the employee at the register gave them credit for trading in a piece of paper that was sitting at the register.
There's no way, but maybe there is.
I'm assuming what they were doing is they would like look up the value of the item and then do the GameStop thing of offering you like 75% less.
Yeah.
So he probably got like a penny for trading in a single piece of paper.
Less than a penny, honestly.
Yeah. Someone said that they saw someone trading in some Grinch McDonald's fucking socks.
Hell yeah. Those might be worth something someday.
We might have to update maybe next week. Maybe some stories will roll in.
I still think they should have taken the taxidermy cat drone in.
They might have.
What about a litter box?
I think they would take that as well, unless that falls under hazardous.
It might.
I guess if it's clean.
Dude, where is it? I feel like there's somewhere on the internet I've seen that there's like a cheeseburger from McDonald's that's been like in a museum for like 30 years or something. 20 years, 30 years. And it's just like not decomposing at all.
Yeah, I know there's that old bitch that did that. It was like in a shoebox in her fucking closet.
Jesus Christ. And bugs didn't get to it or anything? Why would they eat it? It's plastic.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, she'd had it for like 30 years.
Jesus. That's worth some money on its own anyway. I should have taken my Prime bottles.
Yeah. You should have, honestly. I should have taken that Red Bull can from Germany.
I should have taken this sick ass hat. It's dusty as a bitch.
Do you think the dust would add value or detract?
It is my dust, so probably add value. What if it's gold dust?
Probably detract value.
Perfect.
Moving on to Dispatch. I finally got around to playing that game. Beat it in a single week. It was about an hour per episode, which is about what the Walking Dead Telltale game was too. It was about an hour.
Like 5?
8.
8. Okay.
Yeah, so there was 8 episodes. I was blown away. So I kept hearing that it was super great. It was amazing. This, that, blah, blah, blah. You got to play it. And And so I was trying to hit max level in Arc. I finally did that. So I started playing it, and dude, it first episode you get pulled in, and even though I just beat it, I'm already kind of like, damn, I kind of want to play it
Damn,
again already and do like the different options for the choices.
this dude likes
It was,
dispatch.
dude, it was really good. The story, definitely story of the year for me. I'm not gonna go as far as say game of the year. To me, game of the year would be gameplay oriented as well. I think it needs to be both. Like it, like story, yes, but I do think like game of the year should have really good gameplay,
Peak.
and that game lacks on gameplay. Would you say peak?
Yeah, peak. Peak is
I
peak.
see.
Metal
To
Gear
me,
Solid Delta.
yeah, I think Delta would be an option. That's kind of rigged though, because like that game's old and it already was
Real.
nominated years ago, you know?
True.
So that's a little rigged. Um, but like, so peak for multiplayer game of the year, Arc Raiders for multiplayer game of the year. I don't think games like that should be available for game of the year either. Personally, I don't know what the actual official scaling on that is. Though games like that might actually be eligible regardless. So, but that's specifically my opinion on it.
Yeah. They have
definitely
some
say-
fucking they have some dumbass games nominated that I feel like maybe shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Maybe not actually. Hold on, I just looked it up and maybe I'm changing my mind. We got Claire Obscure Expedition. This is for the Game Awards, by the way, because there's like 7 different people who do Game of the Year. Claire Obscure Expedition 33 is one of them. Death Stranding 2. On the Beach. I don't know why that's the subtitle, but whatever. Donkey Kong Bonanza. I think that one being up there might be a mistake, but oh well. Hades
Damn.
2, Kingdom Come
Really?
Deliverance 2, and Hollow Knight Silksong. You know what's crazy? Only one of those games is not a sequel or
Clear.
part of a
Damn.
series. Yeah. Interesting.
That is interesting.
Yeah, I don't think Donkey Kong should be up there. Fucking Nintendo be making some dog shit, and that game didn't seem like it had that much depth to it. Like it had some stuff going for it, but like overall, like I just feel like it was weak. It's a weaker title.
From what I heard though, it seemed to be pretty well received.
I don't know.
I think I've only heard good things about it. I obviously haven't played it. I would like to at some point, but to me that's like a get for like $20 type game.
That game to me looks like a fucking, like when it launches brand new as a $20 game that you play over like a weekend or something.
Yeah. That's fair. So I think Dispatch was well worth the money. The only other game that
Uh-oh. We lost him.
came to me
Hold
that
on. Start over again. I had pause the recording.
oh. The only other game to me that would probably be close if we're gonna discredit Metal Gear Solid from being in the running would be Chronos. I think Chronos was super solid.
I forgot that even came out, honestly.
Yeah. If it wasn't for Dispatch, Chronos would have been my game of the year.
That might be like the sleeper hit of the year. Like I haven't seen anyone playing it or talking about it other than you. But it looked like it was pretty good.
It was pretty good. I think it was it's a small indie game. There's some weird bundle where you can get that in fucking Dead Space, the Dead Space remake, which is weird because Chronos isn't an EA game.
Is it the same devs though?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
It played super similar. So like it felt like Dead Space, but yeah, it was, as far as I know, different devs and it wasn't EA. So that was kind of strange. But yeah, I loved Chronos, but Dispatch, dude, Dispatch's story is so good. It was so fucking good. I definitely recommend that. It's only $30, and if you can get it on sale, easy fucking purchase. Because I think it's worth the $30. 8 hours gameplay. Technically 16 if you consider like replaying it and doing different options. So that's like $2 an hour. Like, what other things can you do for $2 an hour for an entertainment?
Not much.
Not much, especially nowadays.
Watching homeless people, I guess, would be about $2 an hour.
Yeah.
Did the Elden Ring DLC come out this year? Or was it last year?
What was the release date of that? I actually don't know.
I think it was last year because the Night Rain came out this year, I think. Which we didn't play that. Maybe we should.
Oh, Shadow of the Erd Tree is what you were specifically talking about.
Yeah.
I was thinking you were talking about Night Rain. Yeah, I think Shadow of the Erd Tree was last year, right? I don't know, man. Night Rain didn't look that good to me.
It didn't look that good to me either, but apparently it was phenomenal.
Yeah, so they say.
True. It didn't get nominated for fucking jack shit anything though. So
yeah, Shadow of the Erd Tree was June of 2024. And then Night Rain
it was like March or something, I think.
was May of 2025. Yeah.
Oh, okay, May. It was close.
You were close.
And shoes and horse grenades.
Exactly.
That's close enough. Just like hand
Yeah,
shoes and horse grenades.
Exactly. Yeah, so I say definitely hop on Dispatch, in my opinion, as well worth the money.
Yeah, yep. Hop on Dispatch?
Sure, dude.
I ain't hopping on no patches. Including this one. Got him.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You didn't get anything.
That was a highbrow joke. I understand you didn't get it.
The God of War TV show cast has been leaked. I don't know how I feel about this cast.
Why? You don't think they're up to snuff?
So the actors for Baldur and Thor may have been leaked. So Max Parker is rumored to play Baldur, and Olafur Olavi
Mikkonen?
Olafsson is rumored to play Thor. So they're obviously adapting the Norse mythology God of War game.
Yeah.
Casting Thor already is interesting, because he obviously didn't even show up at all until the second game. So that makes it sound like they're gonna rearrange the timeline of things.
That, or they're just gonna blow through it, which I would be okay with, honestly.
Something else that kind of bothers me that someone else pointed out, and I was like, oh shit, that's a good point. Starting with the Norse mythology God of War is going to be so fucking weird, because you had three mainline games and 2 PSP spin-offs showing why Kratos was fucking pissed off and angry as hell. And you're skipping all of that and jumping just straight into the Norse mythology games where he's supposed to be a changed man. So it's like, I don't know, dude. Like it's like you're skipping his whole character arc. So that's going to be a little weird.
It might work though.
I also think because he's called the God of War, and you're not the God of War technically in the Norse mythology games, so that's also a little fucked up.
Spoilers. There's technically not even a God of War in the God of War Norse mythology games. Because it's a surprise, it was Odin all along.
True.
I was trying to find it, but someone was doing they were doing like their prediction of who was going to be cast as Kratos. And I wanted to pull it up because I thought it was fucking hilarious. Because first of all, they're like honorable mention John Cena, and I was like, brother, John Cena?
Is Will Poulter in the list?
No, I don't remember everyone. I just remember that because I kind of was like, this dude's way off, because his number 5 pick, like he did his top 5. His number 5 pick was Henry Cavill.
So he's just going buff white guys.
Yeah. I'm trying to find it though, but I didn't favorite it or anything, so I'm just looking through my view history, and I didn't realize I watched this many fucking TikToks. I should have sent it to you because That would have made it easier to find.
True.
I should have come prepared, is what I'm trying to say.
It's okay. I forgive you. That guy probably fucking deleted it because he was getting absolutely fucking flamed.
So that's another thing that might have happened. Because I think I've scrolled down far enough. I think I just haven't, and I haven't seen it yet. So I think he might have deleted it.
Yeah, in all honesty, as he should have. That based off the few that you mentioned, that sounds really stupid.
Yeah, his honorable mention was, and he's like, I know John Cena's not really a great fit, but like I know people are gonna say John Cena because he's buff. And then his number 5 was fucking, I almost said Will Poulter. It was fucking Henry Cavill, which like Henry Cavill's not a bad actor. I don't dislike Henry Cavill. I just don't think he's swole enough, first of all, and I also don't think he's got the right build for it either. And he might be too short. Like, y'all gotta think Kratos is fucking gigantic.
Yeah.
Too bad that one guy died. His fucking voice actor or whatever. I'm drawing a blank on his name too. I don't fucking remember.
Wait, the OG Kratos?
No, he was one of the. I don't remember exactly, but I think it was his. Maybe it was his motion capture actor.
Oh, okay.
Not the voice actor, but it was someone who played Kratos, and he was like, that's basically what Kratos looks like. But he was black.
So the leaker of this info, his name is Daniel Richtman, and he's known for sharing scoops on MCU, DCU, and other areas of nerd culture.
Sounds like Richtofen from Zombies.
So Max Parker, he is known for playing in Doctor Who and Boots, as well as films like Vampire Academy.
Max
Boots
Parker?
was the breakout role for him. Yeah, Max Parker.
Who was he in Doctor Who? Which Doctor? You might not know the answer to that.
I also don't know if he was even a doctor. It was just that he was.
No. I meant like during. I know he wasn't a doctor because I know, like, if you said any of their names, I'd be like, oh yeah, that's one of the doctors. You said his name was Max Parker.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's definitely a side character, but I was just trying to figure out like how side character he was. Let me just look it up. Anyways, you said Boots is his breakaway.
Yeah, evidently that was his breakout role.
Yeah, he could play. Are you good? Myself?
Sounds like no.
It's honestly, he kind of looks like, what's his face? What is that guy's name? Balder? Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
He kind of looks like him already.
Yeah.
I would be surprised if it's not just a really fucking good fan cast. He's Manny in Doctor Who for one episode, so he's not even a side character. He's a character in a singular episode. And by the way, do you know how many episodes there are of Doctor Who? There's like 1,000. I don't think it's actually that many, but there's quite a few. I'm not finding this TikTok. He might have just fucking deleted it. How do I search it?
So this is the guy that's going to be playing Thor, or at least rumored to be playing Thor. He does kind of look the part, I guess. So Olafur Darry Olafsson. So he was in Severance, and he's also known for his roles in The Deep and The Minister.
I found it.
I don't know. So this guy's 6'2", so, and he's like a pretty husky fella. So he definitely like looks the role of
Thor.
The way they were, the way they were portraying Thor.
Yeah. And so by the way, one of his picks, his number 4 I should have remembered this one. His number 4 pick is Chris Hemsworth. Number 3 is Christopher Judge. We're getting better. Number 2 is Jason Momoa. I don't think that would be a good pick for Kratos at all. And his number 1 pick is Dave Bautista. Batista would be perfect like 30 years ago.
Yeah, he's slimming down a little bit too much. He's
That, and he's just kind of old, man. He's like 56 or something.
Well, so that's the thing about casting a Norse Kratos, though.
Well,
If
that's
you have
true.
someone that's still
literally
like got
56.
the build
Damn,
for
I'm
it,
surprised I fucking called that. He's like tiny now though. He's on that fucking Ozempic or something, dude. I don't fucking know. But he lost a lot of weight for that one role, right? And was it Lost Lands?
probably.
There was something he was in recently that he had to lose a lot of weight for. Blade Runner? No, that was a while ago.
No, he was still hefty in Blade Runner.
Naked Gun. I haven't seen that, so I don't know. I think it was in the Lost Lands was the one.
But yeah, he's small. He's a small boy now. But yeah, fucking 15 years ago though, he would have been perfect. Yeah, if you can nab someone that's like got that stature but older, it would literally be perfect. But yeah, I think Batista, if he was still beefy, I would say that's not a terrible pick.
This is one of those times, and I hate that I'm saying this, but this is one of those times that like The Rock might not be a bad pick. I don't think he would ever do a television show. But like
looks and stature, he's got it down.
Yeah.
I don't think he has the acting chops for it though.
No, he'd be like a fucking goofy Kratos. Which is like we're not looking for a goofy ass Kratos.
They're gonna have to get someone with an iconic voice too. That's very very important to like the Kratos role.
They could do the Darth Vader thing. I don't know if you know this. I'm sure you do, but for those of you who don't know, Darth Vader was originally voiced as the actor who was in the suit was a British guy. And he'd be like, I have altered the deal. Pray I don't alter it more, or whatever. And they're like, is this what we want Darth Vader to sound like? That's why they got James Earl Jones. Because they're like,
what a good change,
dude! An amazing change, spectacular.
Could you imagine if he sounded like a fucking Bond villain in there,
dude? You gotta go watch the old clip of him sounding like that. It's kind of crazy. Like I'm not saying the actor's bad or anything. It's just it changes the whole like mood of everything. Like he goes from being like this like badass, like threatening, like overpowering, like bad enemy to like just some fucking British dude in a helmet. Beans and toast, water bottle. You know,
yeah, water bottle.
Common British things, you know.
Yeah,
fish and chips.
Exactly.
You want some chips?
Yeah, I don't know who I would cast to
as
play
Kratos. I don't know. I mean, so that guy like obviously was just picking like buff dudes, but like oh, what about like Tom Hardy?
Tardy, yeah.
Tom Hardy could do it for sure, right? Or they could get someone crazy that's not even an actor, like a MMA fighter or something.
So Jason Momoa has the facial features for it. Let me show you this fucking picture.
He does, and he's big, but like I don't think he's got the acting for it either. Like,
yeah.
That's Triple H, brother.
Yeah, in the middle, Jason Momoa's in the top right corner.
Oh, dude, I didn't make it bigger. That's my bad. I don't think Christopher Judge is a bad pick either.
He's not, but they're gonna have to fucking whiteface him.
Well, they're gonna have to whiteface whoever they pick anyway. If Josh Brolin was a little younger, I would say just a little younger, like 10 years younger, I would say he might be a good pick.
Oh, dude, he has a good voice for it.
Yeah, he really does.
What the fuck? Someone said Idris Elba.
I was thinking I see it, like I can get behind that, but like no. Also, he's like sick or something. He couldn't even do it. it would be like only like face shots would be like him, and then everything else would just be like his double or whatever.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is Josh Brolin Thanos?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say Thanos would be good, but I was like, I'm pretty sure that's also Josh Brolin. But I always get mixed up because he's also Cable.
Yeah, that's true. He is.
So he was in Marvel twice. Well, technically it was once for Disney and once for Fox, but
Oh, you know who might not be a terrible pick? Gerard Butler.
Gerard Butler is
also Will Poulter.
Yeah, also Will Poulter. I don't think Gerard Butler, I don't think is tall enough.
I don't think the height matters as much if they have the build
I mean,
for
that's
it.
true. Okay, so he's 6'2". He might work.
Bonus points because he also already played a Spartan.
A Spartan, true. I want to know what he looks like bald. Someone made a fucking they. This is perfect. They made a Kratos image of him from 300.
I thought.
Hold on, I'm going to show the audience. There you go. It's Gerard Butler as Kratos. What the fuck even is his name in 300?
Leonidas.
Thank you. Yeah, he would be fine, I think. What if they got no? You know what? I've cracked the code. I know who they need. They need Jack Black.
There we go.
Yeah, we figured it out. We solved it. Jack Black, and then what the fuck is that kid's name? Atreus.
Yeah.
Who are they gonna cast as that? Will Poulter?
Will Poulter. Yeah.
Exactly.
We've seen lots of fucking Dave Bautista cast.
He's too skinny.
And Jason Momoa.
Dude, like 5 years ago, Dave Bautista would be perfect, but like he's like fucking Slim Jim.
Holy shit! Someone said M'Baku.
That might be a good pick too. Who's that? What's that guy's name? I can't fucking.
Winston Duke.
That's the one. Winston Duke. He might be a good pick. I think we talked about this before. His face is too like iconic though, I think.
Yeah. Oh, someone said I don't think he has the build for it, but someone said leave Schreiber.
I don't know about that. How the fuck do you spell that kid's name?
Liev.
Liev. Okay, I had 2 E's because I couldn't fucking remember. He's got the voice for it for sure, but I don't think. Nah, he might be okay actually. Now I'm thinking about it more. He looks more like a Bond villain than he looks like a fucking Kratos, though. Honestly.
Yeah.
I think when I was talking about Winston Duke last time, I think we were talking about a new Blade or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Because I think he would be a good Blade, probably. Although he's already, it's neither here nor there. I was gonna say he's technically already in Marvel, but like, they also have, what the fuck is that dude's name? Chris Evans. They already have his fucking Human Torch in Deadpool.
Oh yeah.
So, dude, I just love that part where Deadpool's like, oh, he's gonna say it, and he's like getting ready for like Avengers Assemble or whatever, and he's like, flame on. I fucking lost my shit when he said that.
Same. So did Deadpool.
True. Everyone lost their shit because that might be the funniest fucking part in the whole goddamn movie.
Honestly, if Christopher Judge is up for it, that might just be the best option.
It really might be, dude.
He does have the stature for it.
For sure he does. He's pretty tall too.
And he has the voice for it.
like you said, I don't think the height is really going to be a problem.
Yeah, there's camera angle workarounds.
My only thing is that he's pretty old. Oh, dude, what about Ving Rhames? Ving Rhames would be perfect.
Who the fuck's that?
Huh? You don't know who Ving Rhames is? He's the dude in Pulp Fiction that.
Yeah.
God, what the fuck? He's the dude who gets fucking sex dungeoned. What is his name?
What was his name in Pulp Fiction?
It's like Mr. I just want to say Mr. Marlin for some reason, but that's not his fucking name.
Wait a minute. Arcelius Wallace. I should have known
That's
that.
right, Mr. Wallace. Nobody touches Mr. Wallace's butt except for Mrs. Wallace or whatever he's saying is. Yeah, I just love when Bruce Willis goes in there and he finds him, or like they like realize that they're both in there, and Bruce Willis like unties him and he's like, "Look, man, are we cool?" And he's like, "Yeah, we're cool. Don't tell nobody what you saw in here."
Yeah.
That's such a good movie.
That is such a good movie.
Hey, wait, did you say your friend didn't like that movie, or he just didn't like Kill Bill?
I actually don't remember his opinion on Pulp Fiction. But yeah, he just didn't like Kill Bill.
Because Pulp Fiction might be in like my top 10 films, like ever.
Yeah. Pulp Fiction is really up there. Kill Bill is not even like my favorite Quentin Tarantino movie. It just was really good, and I've always wanted to watch The Whole Bloody Affair and see how it flowed as like one picture, the way it's like intended to be.
True. Although I guess we'll get there when we get there. Are we gonna just switch to that now? Because we kind of like segued into it naturally.
Yeah, we could go ahead and talk about that and then circle back around to the Netflix thing. So I watched The Whole Bloody Affair.
Hell yeah.
On Saturday. Sat down for fucking like 4 hours and 20 minutes. With an intermission in between, which was nice. It was like a 10 to 15 minute intermission. So it was like plenty of time to like go pee, walk around, grab
Well, because how long both of those together is like 5 hours, right?
No,
they're not that
4
long?
hours and some change.
Oh, okay. I was thinking they were long. One of the so it's one of those things where like I think the second one for me just feels so long when she's talking to Bill at the end.
Dude, that part drags on, as does her being in the fucking casket.
Dude, that part
that really drags on too.
Yeah. Kind of.
I actually, so the first movie I actually like a lot more.
Same. I think the Vernita Green part could be a little longer, but like whatever.
Yeah, it could be. So it's kind of funny. Does part 2 go out of order the way part 1 does? I don't think it does.
Yeah, it kind of does, because it starts with her being in the hospital or whatever, and then right?
No.
Oh, it doesn't?
Mm-mm.
What part does it start at then? Well, the flashback, right? But
yeah, the flashback to the
wedding or whatever. Yeah,
you actually get to see like what happened with the wedding, and then I think it's Bill and Bud talking. Bill's filling in Bud that she's coming, and then it cuts to Bud, and he's like going to work, and then comes home, and she goes to attack him.
What about what's her name? The fucking eye patch chick. I don't remember any of these characters' names, dude.
Are you referring to the scene where she goes to the hospital and she's about to kill her, and then Bill's like, no?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's in the first movie.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
When she's
or
whistling
least,
with the fucking
at least, yeah, the fucking Kill Bill tune. At least in this cut, it is. Maybe originally it's not, but because it's been like a year or two since I've watched Kill Bill 1 and 2. Otherwise, but
yeah, because I thought her name's Elle or whatever. Elle. Because I thought the whole
yeah.
thing. Oh yeah, okay, so it is in volume 1, I think. Um, I just remember her, like that whistling scene, and then that's like when it introduces you to Elle or whatever, and then that's how you
Yeah.
know who she is when she shows up at Bud's house or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Shout out blind bitch.
But yeah. Shout out the blind bitch.
Do you know how scary that would be to be blind and there's a fucking venomous snake in there somewhere?
That would be pretty terrifying.
Dude, that'd be so scary. And it's just like a trailer house. It's like, it's not that big.
You know, something kind of funny at the end of the movie, it's going through the credits, and it's like giving you the actual actors' names. And so everyone she killed, it puts an X over their name, like after a couple seconds. And
L, it puts like a question mark.
Yeah.
Which
was interesting.
That's in the originals or whatever.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
So I noticed that, and I was like, that's actually kind of interesting. I wonder, because so he's talked about making a third one, and everyone like requests it. The problem though is like, where do you take the movie? I think the only logical place, because after she kills Vernita Green, she looks at her daughter and she's like, if you're feeling how the fuck does she word it? Because it's really funny. She says something about like, if you're feeling like, basically like, if you're angry about this,
yeah, here's
and you
my
feel like
address
we
or
need
whatever.
to settle it,
yeah,
come find me and we can squash it or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's been 20 years, so like it would be the perfect time for a part 3. I honestly don't think they should, but if they did, that's the only logical place you could take it.
Yeah.
So watching them together like that was definitely the definitive way to watch them. I'm so glad they finally released this, and they also are going to make it on disc. And even though this will be my third time buying these movies, because I bought them in Blu-ray, and the Blu-ray copy for I think 1 didn't play correctly, even though it was a brand new disc. It like there's some issue with like 4K players, and since it's such an old Blu-ray, it like doesn't work properly. But then they released them in 4K, so I just recently bought them when they made them in 4K, and then they announced that they're going to make a disc of this, and I want it. I don't care, dude. I love Quentin Tarantino, so that's one of those things where like I don't mind supporting an artist that I really appreciate.
Artist is going a little far, dude.
The fuck?
I wish you had played the fucking Fortnite event, because it was actually pretty fucking cool. Like not like you missed out or anything. Like, it's Fortnite, but like it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
We
love
like
Fortnite. We love Fortnite.
Exactly. Like everyone was running around in their fucking Kill Bill skins, and like there was all the different like opportunities to take like pictures and stuff.
Yeah.
And they had the fucking meow wagon. Dude, I saw it. I was like, it's the fucking pussy wagon. I was like, oh, sorry, meow wagon. And Aaron's like, what did you say? And I was like, you don't need to worry about that.
That's so funny. Yeah. Dude, so I kind of want to talk about the Rotten Tomato scores for the movie.
Oh yeah.
Specifically, the Whole Bloody Affair. Right now, it's sitting at 100% tomato meter with 20 reviews, and a 99% popcorn meter with 100,000 plus, with 1,000 plus verified ratings.
So like the fan score being kind of high like makes sense to me, because it's like, oh, it's a fan score. Like no one who doesn't already like the movie is gonna go see that movie for the most part, unless like there's someone who gets dragged along with their friend who loves the movie. So like that makes sense, but the fact that the tomato meter is has 20 fucking reviews and it's 100% is kind of insane.
It is kind of insane. I definitely think everyone agrees that like that's just the way to watch that movie. I mean, that's the way Quentin Tarantino originally intended for it to be watched. One of the issues my buddy had with the movie was not understanding Beatrix's drive for getting revenge, and like not knowing her story and stuff like that. And I just had to look at him because we were talking about this during intermission. I just had to be like, just pay attention to the movie because like I knew it was gonna obviously dive into it in volume 2. Which like they like, in my opinion, they touch base on it enough to where you should know.
Yeah.
Like obviously
They killed her husband
got
and
it.
made her miscarry.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's pretty understandable to be pissed off about that.
Yeah. Especially like when you're an assassin and your assassin friends did that to you.
Yeah. Because they wanted you to stay in the business. The whole reason was they didn't want you to quit the business.
Yeah. Well, and specifically like Bill thought she was dead. Because she dipped in the middle of that mission. So he just assumed she got killed. And then when trying to figure out who killed her, he fucking tracked her down. So like he was pissed off. Probably not as pissed off enough to like kill her new family and kidnap her child, but also he definitely thought he killed her. So like that's also a whole nother thing too.
True.
Like because he shot her in the fucking head and he just didn't kill her. So as far as he knew, he clapped her shit.
True. Getting shot in the head's pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
Well, not only that, but she was like his girlfriend or whatever, or lover at least. Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, it was his kid as well, BB. BB is their kid together.
Well, I think she was pregnant again when she got married to that other dude or whatever. No?
Nah, it's the same kid.
Oh, okay, was it?
Yeah, so when she's on that last mission and she's
okay, so she
trying
didn't
to assassinate
miscarry.
someone.
She
well, you're led to believe that's what happened until the second movie.
She thinks that also. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's only like fucking like 5 or 6 months or something like that in between like when she dips and when they show up to the fucking chapel and kill her.
Do they in the whole bloody affair, does it like make a point to like her name isn't said or whatever? Like
it is still beeped out. It's so funny. Yeah. Yeah, you don't actually hear her name until part 2, pretty late in part 2 as well.
You know, it's kind of cool because in the on the Fortnite skins, actually, the one where she's in like the Bruce Lee jumpsuit, that skin's called the Bride, but then the one where she's got like the leather jacket on and wearing some jeans, that one's called Beatrix or Kiddo or something like that.
Oh, that is funny. Well, because that's what she's wearing in 2 when she goes to fight Bud.
Yeah.
That's cool. That makes sense. Yeah, dude, I really enjoyed that. Watching that was fucking sick. So something kind of wild individually, volumes 1 and 2. So 1 has 85% tomato meter with 238 reviews and 81% popcorn meter with 250k plus ratings.
Damn.
Volume 2 is sitting at an 84 with 247 reviews tomato meter and 89% popcorn meter with 250,000 plus ratings.
Jesus.
So, yeah. So critically, 1's liked better.
Makes sense.
Part 2 is liked a little bit more, fan wise.
I think a lot of times when critics watch films and there's long monologues, I think that loses a lot of critics. So like when they're talking at the end or whatever, or like even in Inglourious Bastards at the beginning of that, I feel like those sort of scenes, like critics really get fucking not like upset about, but they're like objectively watching it and it's like, okay, you're spending a lot of time on doing like nothing. Like it's story progression, I suppose, but it's like you're not really advancing the plot in like an impactful way, they would argue.
Yeah. Yeah, watching them together is like one whole thing. Yes, it takes a long time, but dude, it was it was so fucking good, dude. I honestly, like I said, I'm gonna get that on disc, and I definitely, and it would be a lot more feasible too. But I definitely would watch that again.
Hell yeah.
So right after the intermission two, it transitions straight into two. Um, and so like that's also the thing, because like you can make the argument, well, just watch your copies of one and two. So here's the issue with that. Um, the whole bloody affair cuts out the end credits of one and the beginning credits of two, so it literally flows straight into it. Um,
That's kind of cool.
and that is a yeah, that's
That'll
a
be
small
even
thing.
cooler on disc, because I bet there won't even be like a pause or an intermission or anything. It'll just
It'll
like go right through. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. I would assume it would. So that's like such a small like quality of life thing, but like to me, it's worth paying $30 for the movie again. You know. And I'm gonna keep all three of my copies too, or all two of my copies, I guess. I don't have the Blu-ray copies anymore. I gave them away to one of my buddies.
No, I mean, if you have, it might be good to keep the copies, because like maybe you don't want to watch the whole fucking thing at one time or whatever. And
Yeah.
if it's a single disc, like I suppose they could do it where it's two discs.
But that would defeat the purpose. So
Yeah,
some
I'm
people
thinking
were
it could be
saying
one
like,
disc.
honestly, if they can't fit it on one disc, they shouldn't. But so people were saying that they were like, oh, they're not gonna be able to fit it on one disc, but you definitely could.
Yes, you can. You
Yeah.
can. Blu-rays can be fucking triple layered, and each layer can hold 50 gigs or whatever.
That's what someone said. They were
Yeah.
like, oh, it just needs to be like fucking triple layered.
Yeah.
At worst.
Yeah, at worst. Them shits hold plenty of data, I promise.
Yeah.
It's like Sony's crowning technology. It's so good, in fact, that we're still
True.
using it like 15 years after, 20 years after it was invented.
True. But yeah, so there's so something else too. We talked about this before the podcast. So the anime sequence when it is giving Oren Ishii's backstory is prolonged. So there's
Right.
a slender man that kills her father.
Not Slenderman.
Exactly. Not Slender Man. He is a slender man.
A man which
he
is slender. We call him Slender
Yeah.
Man.
He kills her father.
Hell yeah.
He's like, what was that guy's what Boss Mitsumishi, I think.
Hell yeah.
So it's his like henchman. He kills Oren's dad, and so there's an extended scene that gives more backstory, and like you definitely don't need it, but it was kind of nice, I guess.
So in relation to like when they're sitting in the Yakuza like table or whatever, and she like slices off homie's head, which one of those dudes is he related to?
So that's actually something else I wanted to double check. So the name is super similar, but the guy whose head she cuts off has a very similar name to the guy that has her dad killed.
So maybe it's that guy.
Maybe. Well, it's definitely not him, because Oren kills him, but it could be like,
well, he hired that guy or whatever.
Yeah. I need to see the cast of that animated sequence, or like the names of the characters.
What's the girl's name that has the like ball and chain thing?
Go.
Yeah, okay.
Matsumoto. Okay, so Matsumoto is the guy who gets her dad killed. Yeah, and then when Oren's 11, she kills Matsumoto.
Oh, okay.
Oh, dude, okay. I'm glad I'm not the only one that thought this. So popular. And so with the extended animated scene, you find out it's not because she ends up killing the guy. But so evidently it was a popular fan theory that the man in white was a young Bill because he uses a katana, which like they're Yakuza, so like that doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Right.
But he's a younger guy. He looks like he could be an animated version of Bill, and he has a lot of rings, which Bill, they always focus on Bill with his ring or rings, and he's like, fucking around with his sword.
Yeah.
The fucking guy does that in the animated sequence. So when I was younger watching that, I was like, yo, is that supposed to be Bill? Like a young Bill?
Real.
And evidently that was a popular fan theory, but the extended animated sequence,
They've confirmed it's not.
it is definitely not because he gets motherfucking killed.
Hell yeah! Spoilers.
True. Spoilers. This 20-year-old movie. My bad.
True. I mean, that's a new scene, but yeah.
True.
Dude, I did the 5-point fucking exploding heart technique or whatever the fuck on Aaron. Like I just like was like doing some shit and I was like, oh dude, now your heart's gonna explode tomorrow or something if you take 5 steps. And he's like, what? And I was like, okay, you have no fucking idea what I'm even talking about. I was like, but you will. And he's like, I want to watch Kill Bill. And I was like, hell no, brother. You are fucking 10 years old. You're about to be 11, but you're not old enough.
Okay. So
I know I saw that shit when I was 14, but not you.
The boss who Oren beheads, his name is Boss Tanaka.
Dude, I knew that actually now that you said it out loud. Because they say his name like 4 times in that.
Yeah.
Dude,
I specifically love Volume 1 because of all the fucking Oren shit. Like that whole sequence is just so fucking good. So something else too cool about the whole bloody affair is it's unrated. So when Beatrix is fighting the Crazy 88, it doesn't cut to black and white when all the blood starts flying. Which was cool.
That is kind of cool.
They had to cut to black and white for that sequence, so that way it didn't get fucking
rated mature like, or whatever. AO or whatever.
Yeah, like the movie version of AO. Yeah, because it's not AO, but like the movie version of that.
It's like 17. I don't remember what it is, but it's the one above M. You hardly ever see it.
Yeah. Because that would impact like where it could be showed. So he had to make it black and white so that way it didn't get fucking, rated like that. But this is unrated. So yeah, it's super fucking bloody and gory.
Hell yeah.
Everything about the whole bloody affair was so much better than the movies separately. Yeah. I definitely, so it's kind of hard to watch because it's 4 hours. My ass hurt at the end of it.
Real,
but
dude.
I definitely, honestly, I'd do it again. Honestly, if I had the time to watch it again.
Endgame is one of those movies that's like that. I saw it in theaters or whatever, and like by the end, like my ass hurt. But like those theater seats, you don't really realize it, but they get like hot. And then like, I don't know, I was like fucking sweating by the end of that. Like sitting in them for like 2.5 hours is like fine. But like a little longer than that, and it's like, holy shit, I don't want to be in the seat anymore. I want to fucking crawl out of my skin and leave.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fair.
But yeah, if it's a little, 4 hours and some change, that's a long movie.
It is a long movie. But yeah, I don't know. I definitely think it's worth it for sure. Do you think you'd watch it at home since you could like fucking pause and take breaks whenever you need to?
Yeah, I mean, maybe. I'd probably just watch the I would just buy like, I mean, I might still buy this version because I don't own it at all, but I think I would probably just buy volume 1 and volume 2 or like a box set or something and just have the 2 volumes.
Yeah. They're pretty cheap in 4K. Yeah, right now you can buy it for $25 for part 1.
I think they were actually both on sale for like Black Friday or whatever on somewhere.
Probably.
I didn't buy any, but you know. Did you ever end up buying that toaster or whatever the fuck?
No.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, no, I did not.
Unfortunate. You could have had a sick ass toaster.
Oh, damn, that's funny. So obviously it's going to be a few months before the whole bloody affair comes out, but I bought them in December of 2024.
Damn. 1 year ago.
Year.
Huh? No, go ahead.
The box art of Volume 1 is so fucking good for the 4K version. That shit's delicious. And then Volume 2 fucking sucks so bad. In my opinion.
The art or the movie?
The box art. I mean, the movie, well, the movie didn't suck, but I think Volume 1's significantly better than 2.
I don't know why, but the Volume 2 box art makes it look like it's fucking Mad Max or something. It's got like that sepia.
Yeah, the orange sky.
Shit. Yeah.
That's fair. I see what you mean.
That worked in Book of Eli.
True.
That's a good fucking movie.
The Book of Eli is a good movie. You're not wrong.
That's one of my favorite roles that Mila Kunis ever played, by the way. Is in that movie.
I always forget she's in that.
Yeah.
Were you there for the watch party when I watch partied that a little bit ago?
I don't think so.
Damn. Also, all right, let's talk about the Warner Brothers Netflix acquisition. So as we reported previously, Netflix was one of the purchasers for Warner Brothers Discovery, and their bid went through. So they are going to be purchasing Warner Brothers. So I feel like the landscape for movies is significantly about to change. A lot of people are worried that this is going to probably sink the nail in the coffin for movie theaters, which I feel like that might be a little bit of a jump.
That's a stretch, I think.
I definitely could see this being more bad than it is good. It also kind of sucks because like what's gonna happen with well, all right, so does this mean Netflix gets HBO, or who owns HBO?
Yeah, so actually, did you get an email from Netflix? I don't know. You're a Netflix subscriber, right? I have Netflix. They sent me an email, and it starts off, "We recently announced that Netflix will acquire Warner Brothers, including its film and television studios, HBO Max and HBO."
Okay.
So they're going to have both of those, and they're going to be, it goes on to say, bringing some of the world's most beloved franchises like Harry Potter, Friends, Big Bang Theory, Casablanca, Game of Thrones, and the DC universe, along with Stranger Things, Wednesday, Squid Game. This is their own IPs, So they're just basically saying like we're gonna have movies again, bitch. So they said nothing's changed today. Both streaming services will continue to operate separately. So you'll still need like an HBO account, it sounds like. I assume there might be something where like if you have a Netflix like account, it might be able to cover your HBO account or something.
Yeah.
I don't imagine you'll have to still be paying for both, or if you have to pay for both, it'll all be through Netflix in one single bill. So that might be kind of nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. The other thing is it says they obtained their television and their movie studios, but it just says they are acquiring Warner Brothers and then those two studios, which are HBO and HBO Max. But I'm curious if they're acquiring the game developing studio also, which is also Warner Brothers.
I was under the impression that yes, they were.
Okay, well, I've seen a lot of people on Reddit being like, hey, we could see them release the Nemesis system from the Lord of the Rings game. They're like, Netflix, please release the Lord of the Rings system. Also, I think we had talked about this at some point, but Netflix was thinking about going into game development at some point.
Mm-hmm.
If they're acquiring Warner Brothers Game Studio, this could be a huge step in that direction for Netflix.
That's true.
So because I think they wanted to do like basically what Epic does with like Epic, Amazon does with like Luna or whatever. I guess it's like a who is that through? It's like through both of them, I guess. Luna
Yeah,
and
they
Epic.
used to both.
But yeah, or like the Fire Stick, play games on your Fire Stick or whatever.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see how that's going to play out. Maybe Netflix is going to start pumping games out through Warner Brothers. We could have a Stranger Game, a Stranger Things game. I was gonna say Squid Games and Stranger Things, and I mixed them.
Stranger Games.
Yeah, we could have we could have a Squid Games game. We could have a Stranger Things game. Stranger Games. We should make a show called Stranger Games. That's a fucking
Imagine
parody
Stranger
of the
Things
two
with
things.
the Nemesis system.
True. Fucking every time you find Vecna, he's a different flavor of fucking evil or whatever. I don't know. Demogorgon. Yeah. Hell yeah.
There you go. Shout out Demigorgons.
Dude. So hold on. While we're still on Stranger Things, did you know that there's a Stranger Things DLC like side story in Far Cry 6?
What the fuck?
Yeah, okay, so I didn't know that there was a Stranger Things like side story in Far Cry 6. And when Daniel and I played that day when it was free for like a free weekend, we ended up in some like fucking portal because we were just like following checkpoints, basically like checking things off on the map. And we go through this fucking portal and we're in the fucking whatever the fucking Stranger Things like Beyond or whatever it's called.
The Upside Down or whatever.
Yeah, the Upside Down. We were like in there and I was like, what the fuck? This shit looks like Stranger Things. And then the fucking Demigorgon jumps out and starts murdering people in front of us or whatever. I was like, what the fuck? There's some fucking Demigorgons in this bitch. And Daniel was like, what the fuck is happening? This game is so fucking weird. Because like you have to think up to that point we had like a fucking crocodile running around with us or a dog in a fucking wheelchair. And then all of a sudden the Demigorgon shows up and he's like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, what
brother,
the fuck?
I don't know, dude. It's Far Cry, dude. It's just crazy. Anyways, were you gonna say something else?
Nothing super important. Just kind of fucking. I'm really curious how like what that's gonna end up meaning for the landscape going forward. It's gonna be a while for the merger's completed.
Right.
And they've stated like, hey, until the merger's completed, like everything's gonna stay the same.
And I don't think it's gonna kill theaters. Because like I know Warner Brothers is pretty big, but like Netflix isn't putting anything out in theaters, so it's not like they said they're gonna stop putting things out in theaters at all. So
yeah. So yeah, I guess we'll see.
If anything, it might give them a bigger foot in the door to do things like they did with the K-pop Demon Hunters, where they had like the limited showings for the like sing-along version. If they have Warner Brothers, they might have an easier time putting their own IPs in theaters. Stranger Things movie in theaters, maybe.
Stranger Things. Crumble time?
Yeah.
Ready to crumble and rumble? Shout out Crumbl.
Pull it up real quick. Let me move this over here. All right. Boom. Crumbl. Well, bam. We're gonna start off, and we can talk about last week's cookies in a minute. But let's go down because I already pulled it up. Mostly is why we're gonna jump the ship and say that. We got the it's not a cookie. I'm sorry to say it's a mousse cup.
But wait, this is Crumbl cookie though. Whatever could you mean?
Layers of cocoa mousse, cookies and cream streusel, and dark chocolate cake. Finished with a marshmallow mousse, toasted marshmallows, a chocolate drizzle, and cookies and cream pieces around the rim. So the rim is kind of interesting that they fucking are putting a crumb rim on a paper cup. It's not a glass, so it's not like a salt rim for a margarita or anything. It's a fucking cookie crumb rim. Are they? Do they expect you to eat it, or is it purely decorative?
I think it's purely decorative. I honestly don't know
what the idea behind that is. Oh, and then they put one of those toothpicks in there that you get from Shake Shack when you order the fucking fries. Those fries are good as fuck, by the way. The fucking cheese fries.
They're very fucking good.
I think Ninjahitman and I ordered those every time we went there.
We definitely did.
Dude, and so these marshmallows look like cubes, by the way. Are those jet puffed regular size marshmallows? Because if so, that's a big ass fucking cake cup thing.
Well, look at the size of the toothpick. I think that's a pretty normal size toothpick.
Yeah.
And 2 of them fits through like the bulk of, well, that particular toothpick, it is like you couldn't push it any further really, like otherwise the marshmallow is going to be hitting the fucking handle. But
yeah.
So I don't think they're the jumbo size, but they're definitely not like typical hot chocolate.
Yeah, they're not them little boys.
Yeah, they're pretty big.
The cookies and cream cocoa mousse cup. It's such an interesting thing, but like essentially it's just a cake in a cup with some mousse on it.
I'm definitely getting this.
I might get this too. Which will be like the first time I go to Crumbl in like 2 months.
True.
I've been trying to lose weight. Okay, so I've been fasting. I've been on a calorie deficit for the last like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Not fun. I'm not enjoying it, but I am down like 7 or 8 pounds. This would completely. I don't know. Let me click learn more. I don't know how many calories this is, but I'm pretty sure I would be able to eat like a spoon of this, and that it's 1,200 calories, brother. It's almost 1,300. In fact, it's 1,280. I could eat a spoon of this just to try it. That's the problem. I think the Crumbl cookies are too big for me to just be eating by myself. I think I would have to like take the kids or something and split it between us.
Yeah, there you go. Do that.
But this looks fine. Like it doesn't sound gross. I'm just, again, the mousse thing I'm not enthused about. I bet I bet if I go, it's not gonna look like that. Like I can guarantee. I still want to know what the purpose of the fucking cookie rim thing is. Like
ask him when you go. It's got to be decorative.
It's just what I mean. Yeah, but it's like so fucking extra. Like they didn't need to do that. There's no reason to do that at all. Like it just looks better. It's aesthetics, like purposes only. But like, I don't know. It's stupid. I bet mine's gonna look like shit. I'm gonna take. Mark my words. Next week, I'm gonna take a photo. I'll show you. We got the s'mores brownie cookie. I don't know what their deal with marshmallows this week is, but we got more marshmallows.
That makes sense. Winter.
Yeah, sure. I associate marshmallows with camping, which is a summer activity, but sure.
I associate them with hot chocolate.
I mean, but these are like the big marshmallows though, so like different marshmallows for different times of the year, you know?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know. I have nothing to say about this. This might be
last time they had that and I got it. My marshmallow was like burnt and fucking like dry and hard. It was gross.
Was it this one with the graham cracker cookie though, and not the regular sugar cookie? Because I thought it was like a s'mores brookie, and this one's a s'mores brownie cookie. Where it's like actual graham cracker cookie or whatever.
I don't recall for sure. I just remember it did have that marshmallow in the center like that. That wasn't terribly long ago. I'll skim through my recent orders and try to figure it out.
We got the molten lava cookie. This has been here within the last 3 months at least. Definitely since we've been doing the podcast, it's made a return.
Yeah.
Maybe even twice before. You keep saying it's really good, so like I guess I need to try it. I wonder.
If you like the lava cake from Domino's, you'd like that.
I don't like the lava cake from Domino's, and the reason I don't like the lava cake from Domino's is because every time I've ever had it, it's been hard as shit, like literal, like a rock. Other than the one time where Dank and I were like, "Look, we're gonna prove Lil Vodder's wrong, and we're both gonna order a lava cake from Domino's, and they're gonna suck ass." And for some reason, both of us got fantastic, phenomenal, amazing lava cakes. that were warm and gooey and they were soft. And every other time since and before, it's just been like a greasy hard rock.
Gross.
So yeah, I kind of want to try this as a mini. The molten lava cookie is a mini.
Oh yeah.
That sounds like it'd be kind of awesome. We got the holiday birthday cake cookie. It's a birthday cake cookie, but it's holiday. The only thing making it holiday is the fucking dumbass sprinkles are red and green. Whoa.
Damn. Why gotta be dumbass?
Because I fucking hate sprinkles, brother. Jesus.
Oh, I actually just found last time the molten lava cookie was here. It was literally here September 29th.
Okay, so like it's like two months ish. 2 months and some change. Speaking of, never mind. I rescind my speaking of comment.
Thank you.
This says it's a cake batter cream cheese. What does that mean? Is that like the flavor? I never know what the fuck they're talking about when they're talking about their cream cheese frosting. But it says it's a cake batter cream cheese frosting. So I guess it's cake batter flavored. I don't know. Dude, birthday cake cookies are gross though. I just don't care for them. I don't care for birthday cakes either because it's just a white cake. Or it's usually just a white cake that has sprinkles in it. I fucking hate sprinkles. Although that is like maybe the only acceptable time to have sprinkles is when they're baked into the cake because they just disappear. They just stain the cake. They just stain it. So that's okay. We got the turtle cheesecake. This kind of looks good and kind of looks gross at the same time.
At the same damn time.
Yeah, a velvety cheesecake baked on a rich cookies and cream crust. Okay, you can't just say Oreo. Dripping with golden caramel, luscious ganache. I don't know how to say that. Ganache, I think. And a sprinkle of crunchy pecan pieces. I don't know how to say that either. Everyone says like pecan or pecan or I've heard some strange variant of pecan. Usually
so I think it was just a s'mores cookie.
Oh, okay. I think I usually say pecan. What do you say? Pecan?
Pecan, yeah.
Yeah, you're from the South. Makes sense. We got the holiday M&M's cookie. This actually looks good. This is their only collab cookie this week, which is not Reese's or Oreo. Surprisingly, it's M&M's. I don't know who the fuck owns M&M's, and it doesn't say right here. Usually it says in the description of the cookie, this name is licensed through blah, 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 blah. Maybe M&M's doesn't give a fuck about their licensed name, or maybe they just think that they're so big that they don't need a licensed name. There is a little registered mark right here in M&M's, but like I think Reese's and Oreo both have that too, so maybe they just forgot to type it. I don't know. Cookie looks simple. It's just a chocolate chip cookie with candy coating on the chocolate chips. Whatever. Fine. Then we got the semi-sweet chocolate chunk cookie. Hell yeah. Let's go look at the secret menu. Fuck off. Never use my location. Oh, what the hell is this? We got a banana upside down cake. Oh, that's in Evansville. Dude, every time I click on the Evansville location, they have some like testing thing or like some weird shit. Salted caramel brownie in Lubbock. Dude, I feel like the same stores every week have the fucking mystery item. Yeah, secret menu. Mystery, whatever. Fresh leches cake, Dubai chocolate brownie. Dude, they have 4 here in Tracy, California. Chocolate chip cookie thins, Dubai chocolate cheesecake. Interesting that they have the cookie thins. A couple places have cookie thins, actually. Reading has them too. And the Tres Leches cake. What the fuck? Why does Cali get all the good shit? Galaxy brownie cookie. Interesting. In Glendale, Arizona. In Dallas, we got the strawberry shortcake cookie. I don't think that's any good. We got a mint chocolate cookie. Chocolate mint cookie. Brother, that says cake. I read it the first time and I was like, oh, I said the words out of order, but I also said cookie instead of cake. So I was like, let me say it the correct way. And I said the words in the right order and I still said cookie instead of cake. I think it's time to go night night.
It is time to go night night.
True. Snickerdoodle cookie thins. Testing snickerdoodle cookie thins. Interesting. That sounds spectacular, honestly. I kind of like a big soft snickerdoodle, not a crunchy one, but Those sound interesting. Look, here's just a regular snickerdoodle, I think. Oh, never mind. It's a peanut butter cookie. Sorry, they kind of look similar. I guess snickerdoodles don't usually crack. What causes the peanut butter cookies to crack? I'm curious. Also, if apparently
probably the peanut butter itself.
Yeah, maybe. If you put the if you like put if you score the cookie with a fork, like you make a lattice on it, apparently that stops the cookie from cracking.
Oh yeah.
I've never made peanut butter cookies, so I can neither confirm nor deny that claim. But that is what I've heard.
I've also heard that. I guess let's go over the free games.
I suppose.
December 4th through December 11th, you have the Darkside Detective and Jackbox Party Pack 4. And then on December 11th only, Epic is kicking off their daily mystery games. Well, seemingly. So the mystery game you will only be able to get on December 11th. They're changing when the game unlocks as well. I think it's unlocking at 8 p.m. Eastern on December 11th for the Game Awards. And the game is the Game Awards branded. So I'm assuming something that has been nominated for Game of the Year or something like that is going to be what they give away. I would assume. Usually in their pictures, they tease what it's going to be. It does not appear to be.
It just had like
that way this year.
It had like Christmas gifts and like Christmas theme stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, and a mouse.
So I think they might have stopped doing that. But yeah, that they used to fucking tease it. It was kind of cool.
There's a diamond.
Diamond in the rough.
Exactly.
So yeah, those are your free games. Shout out free games.
So the one thing I will say is if they are kicking off their Christmas thing, potentially there could be free games each subsequent day after that.
True.
Otherwise it should be free from what was it, the 11th until the 18th.
Yeah.
So just keep checking and all that if you're interested.
Yeah, true. I'm assuming they are kicking off their daily thing because this just says when the game's unlocking, and it used to say when it would unlock and it would be free from X date to X date, and it just says that the game is unlocking in 3 days, 20 hours, 55 minutes, and 45 seconds counting down.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
All right. I guess we'll call it there. That was episode 37. You say the rest.
Between this guy and that guy.
Exactly. That would have been that actually might have been a good name.
Between this guy and that guy?
Yeah, maybe we should have brainstormed more.
Dude, so you said that earlier and I actually thought that. I was like, damn, that actually would have been a good name.
Oh shit. Anyways, that's it. That's us.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
See you later.